right, what's going on, guys? I have not made a video in so long. So long. It's been like 6 months. Because I didn't feel like I needed to really update anything on a day-by-day basis. I gave my outlook. I said, we're going to go lower. I said it again, I don't know how many times I said it on my last videos. And still, people, they underestimated pretty much how low we can go, right? So today, I feel like with what happened today, a lot of people got trapped. A lot of people let their bias take over them and they didn't see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture was that we hit monthly support, monthly and weekly support. And still people, were just so fixated on, I would say, the crash of the US economy that they failed to realize what a vanna rally can do. That's exactly what we had today. We had a rally fueled all by vanna. We saw the VIX didn't even move, guys. The VIX didn't even, I would say, pop when we saw that CPI reading. VIX stayed calm. As soon as the market opened, the VIX still stayed calm. You guys know that anytime there's volatility, the VIX is always losing its shit, right? We didn't see it. I wanted that $35 break on the VIX, and if we were to keep selling off, we're gonna break that 3,500 level on ES, and we're gonna flush. VIX is gonna go to 35 and then build into 40, but that was not the case, right? So I'm gonna start off and just digest pretty much ES and show you guys where, again, I get my key levels and whatnot, something I always do, and I'm gonna recap also not the overall macro, because I think everybody knows what's going on, but I would say my thoughts, moving forward. So when you guys, you look here at my ES chart on the daily time frame, right? You can see that I plotted my fibs, same thing as always. I found pretty much this to me was my swing high, because we try to break that low this time around, and then we really couldn't. So I decided I'm gonna plot here, and I'll plot at this big old reversal candle, which again was driven by the exact same thing. So looking at it, right, when I looked how price moved, we moved up and we got another golden pocket rejection on ES. If you go back to my videos, most of these rejections have been golden pockets, and they have all been the last, high, the lower high before we pretty much push a new low. You can see here my fibs, nothing has changed, same exact fibs. Only thing that has changed from here and 6 months ago in my videos is just the layout of my charts, But if you look at it, same exact thing, golden pocket rejection in that area, and look at where we opened. At that 35, this is 3501, but it's 3500, and my negative 17 fib was around 3509.50, right? But people were still, I would say, biased. But to digest this, if I can be honest, a lot of people failed to let the level break. And that is the most important thing when it comes to trading, that I feel like a lot of people just forget, and they don't want to realize that, right? If we go look at the 5-minute on ES, look at this. It's absolutely beautiful, right? We saw that move down off CPI. We built that base, 930, bell popped. Candles were not pushing lows, and you were still trying to short resistance. I get it. Look, 10, 15, price rejected. There's no problem there. If you weren't greedy, you got a couple points down. The base started getting built again, and then this happened again. People short squeeze. It was a vanna-driven rally, but it's just certain conversations people are not ready to have. But moving forward, I want to show you guys where this level come from. Where does that $3,500 level come from? It's right here. When you look at the weekly, right? You guys look at the weekly with me. We always want the level where we've seen the most touches. 1, 2, 3, almost 4, 5, 6, 7 now. So looking at the monthly, literally you see it way clearer. Monthly support, guys. If you're driving into monthly support, why are you going to short? Why are you going to short a macro support? Why? Because the US economy needs to completely collapse? Okay, that's on you. But looking at this, it's pretty self-explanatory. People get too focused on the micro and they forget the macro picture, right? And looking at this ES chart, that's the exact same thing that keeps happening. If we were to build that $3,500 level by the end of the year, where do you guys think my next target is going to be? Looking at this chart, right? Where do you guys think it's going to be? My next target is going to be this next level right here at 32.25, whatever you want to call it, right? Because look at that level how many touches it's had, right? There's still a long way down. I don't believe we had bottom. Everybody thinks we bottomed. Everybody thinks that's it. Tomorrow we're gonna probably rip. Yeah, maybe we do continue to rip, but I don't think we're gonna go to all times high. Like everybody does. People are crazy. People think that just because there's a green candle, everything just stopped happening, right? Like if the UK is not in the brinks of collapse, like if Europe is not in the brink of using firewood for heat, like that stopped, right? Russia just stopped invading Ukraine. Everything's calm. We were literally in the midst of a nuclear attack happening, not to us, but overseas, right? We've seen so many things happen that you don't know what to expect. So at this point in time, I just want to give you guys one advice, and it's the same thing that we see for price target increases for we're gonna get ad revenue now, like when Netflix said, and they got faded out. It is the rumor, buy the rumor and sell the news, right? How many news events do we need to sell for people to like not? I would say for people to stop being so biased. How many times do this the same thing need to happen? Because listen, to me, if I fall and I scratch my knee because I'm running weird, I'm not gonna run weird again the next time. But people, they just keep running weird and they keep scraping their knees. I don't understand why, but you can't change some people. You only hope to educate them and hope that what you're telling them eventually helps them get their shit together, right? But there's not much to say, right? This video today was just to really recap what happened, where I got the level, why I thought this was gonna happen. And listen, as soon as the bell rang, I literally told myself this: if I take a rejection trade without confirming 3,500, I'm gonna lose money. I'm gonna lose money, and then when I take that loss, I'm gonna sit back and say I told you so. So what did I do? Not let that happen, because you need to not set yourself up for failure. Shorting any rejection before breaking a key level is setting yourself up for failure. You have all these guys that charge $10,000, $15,000 for mentorships, and then they don't even know what they're saying. I can probably get my students on a video call, and just on my next YouTube video, I can get them and have them all just say how their journey has been since literally we got on a call. And I'm not saying my mentoring is the best, but what I'm saying is some of these guys let their ego get to them. And that's not how the market is. The market destroys any ego that's created. If you think you know more than the market, you don't, right? You're the same type of person that you probably see a green candle and you're like, oh my God, we bought them, we're gonna keep going. No, that's not how everything works. People think that because they see a green candle automatically means we're gonna keep building. No, look, I'll walk you guys through when I took my position, and I'll show you guys the why, and it was real simple, right? So let's get this going. So this was the opening candle, right? The opening candle on ES, you could see that we tried to push those lows of 35.0450, right? We tried to make it 35.02 was where the tape stalled. Got back up. I saw that candle close. I said, okay, we got to build this area here, right? Literally said to myself, till we build this area, I don't feel comfortable going long. Area build. Where do you guys think I got in? You guys think I took this trade? No, I didn't get in there. I got in here. When price build, price bounced, and then price continue to go up, right? Because that's how we play things. We let things confirm, and then if a key level is broken and it's confirmed, price will usually retrace, and that retrace is where people like me, traders that look for dip buys, that's where they get in. There are no traders that, they long the break and then pulls back. They don't cut, even though, sometimes people use breaking a stop. They don't cut, they're red, and now they're eating their nails because they don't know if the market's going to reverse there or they got it too soon. They don't know. But I'm the type of person that I like to get in when levels confirm. You can see that we confirmed there, price tried to stall. As soon as price started stalling, it was simple. My stop was going to be a push lower than here. Push lower than 35.24. That was my stop. Got in here, gave myself a nice little range of a stop, and I just never got hit. Wrote it up. I took my profits literally into pops. I wasn't looking for this whole gap fill. I didn't expect everything to gap fill. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, no, I wrote this whole thing up. No, I just wanted my trade. My trade was that if we didn't break the 3,500 support, I would not go short, right? I will look to take long positions. If I would have gotten stomped out here, and this would have broken this support, do you guys think I would have still been in calls? No, I would have been literally shorting any pop because we just broke a big support, right? So it's little things like this, guys, that it is the most easiest thing that people just don't realize, right? Like I've said many times, things go from A to B. Price A to B. If I'm trading and I get in at that break of A, I'm going to target B. Price goes to B and rejects, I'm going to take my profits. Price builds B and keeps going all the way to C, right? Because I always have target 1, 2, and 3. Price goes to C, okay, if we break down from B, that's going to be my stop. Because if I lose B, I'm still in profits, right? Moving your stop loss every time. Sometimes like today, they don't want to move my stop loss. I was just scalping, I had things to do as well. Wasn't going to sit here all day. And look at it. It just is what it is. And guys, with that being said, I really hope that you have all been very well. Anybody watching this and you've been a long-time subscriber, I appreciate it. I promise that starting next year, I will really go ham in terms of all social media. I like starting things with a new chapter, right? I know, people say, New Year, that's bullshit. Yeah, I get it, but I like, 1 to 12. It's way easier than starting at 10 and then it's an OCD thing. But with that being said, guys, I wish you all nothing but the best. I really hope that all of you are doing well and you are tackling this bear market like it's on one of the easiest, I would say, markets to trade. But I don't want to say that because there are days that are annoying and they're choppy and they frustrate the shit out of anybody, really. But if you are a patient person, you let price dictate your bias, I promise you, you're winning. If you're an impatient person and you just let your bias dictate your trading, I'm sorry to hear, and I hope nothing but the best for you. All right, guys, take care. I wish you all, again, nothing but the best. I will see you guys on the next one.